GM Linea team, this is Encryptex Labs. Encryptex is basically a fully on-chain ticketing platform made for Web2 users, Web3 users, and Web3 anon users. So why we build this, right? So when I went to many of these global events, so many of anon devs and on-chain users wanted to join the global hackathons and all, and there is a kind of staking fee or fee that we need to pay to get in those events. So for that they have to pay via on-chain money, basically something on Linea, some like USDT on Linea and all. But the issue is when they go to these events, they have to dox themselves by showing some real world identity to follow the regulation protocols provided by event organizers. So there we need to find a line between event organizers and users, so that there should be a platform which also hides the user's information who is coming to the event, and also make sure that users are still able to buy the tickets on chain with the seamless experience without having any issues. So this approach is actually can be solved very perfectly using ZK, but the actual hurdle is in the composability. So we solved this we provided a solution using FHE, because FHE actually provides the composability. So what do I mean by that? Suppose that user, if I ticket is being held by another address, then user needs to provide the ZK proof, and when he provides the ZK proof, owner can verify, but for verification someone needs to have the access to the underlying plain text data. And the second thing is basically, suppose that that particular person wins something in the event, and if he wants to redeem it, he should be able to do it on his real or on-chain identity, right? Like on-chain address. So hence Inco or FHE is composable. We can build like n number of stuff on top of these encrypted addresses instead of ZK. So it basically moves the centralization risk and also provides a seamless composable solution. And how that works is basically, this is the normal flow. Connect wallet using Privy, it will create account abstraction wallet, approve USDC, then basically make sure that you have like proper amount of USDC. And when user wants to buy ticket as an unknown holder, he will generate a public key private key pair. This is FHUM client SDK, which is used for encryption. We will send this newly fresh created public address to this client SDK, and it will provide a key and the ciphertext proof to it. So what we will do is we will actually store the key over here, and the key plus ciphertext will be passed to Inco using hyperlink. So the good thing is this is only one way call, so we are not waiting here for any confirmation and all. So what will happen is every time the whole utility like NFT and the USDC and everything will be stored over here, and there will be key or hash will be stored over here, which will point that there is this ciphertext which is actually stored over here, which is the actual linkage of encrypted address. So when what owner can do is, without getting to know the E address or what's the underlying address, he can verify the user actually has the access to the ticket using the EIP 712 message by recovering the address and checking whether the encrypted address is true or not. And the really good thing is the owner only has access to this encrypted address, so there is no centralization risk, because this proper thing is actually stored over Inco. Anyone can verify whether that particular encrypted ciphertext has some hold of something, but they won't be able to know which address is this. And it's also composable. So suppose that in that event user wants some kind of lottery and raffle, the owner will be able to send this stuff or send these things or send this laundry amount to the base contract over here, and owner can again show that, okay, I hold this address, transfer it to my main wallet in future. So it basically allows users to have the confidential on-chain solution end to end, and it also provides like very seamless UX for day-to-day life Web2 users. So we have recorded a demo in the next video, please do check out. Thank you. Hello team, this is the demo for Encryptex. Encryptex is fully on-chain event ticketing platform built for Web3 users, Web3 anon users, and Web2 users. So I will form a wallet using my A wallet. So I'm khalid@gmail.com. I'm waiting for the OTP. So OTP is 923053, 923053. I'm waiting for the OTP. So OTP is 9. Yep, it works. So this is a wallet which we are like doing gasless transactions and all, so user won't be able to know whether it's a Web2 platform, Web3 platform, and how it's working. So let's go. You can also create an event over here, but yeah, I have already created some events, so we will just directly go and see how the anon ticketing buying works. So as you can see, I have two events, which is demo event and this is Taylor Swift event. As I said here, owner can create a Taylor Swift event. So I will explain how Encryptex protocol works now. So when we went to so many global events, I saw that anons hesitate to show their real world identity or real world proof like passport and all while joining in global Singapore events, because they have purchased the ticket of that event from their on-chain wallet. So their whole on-chain identity work, everything that they did is mapped with the real world identity, and some people don't like that. There are so many governments who try to implement on-chain ticketing, but they faced issues because every data is visible publicly and people don't like that. Also, there are so many event organizers who said that the data is publicly visible, so we're not able to incentivize our data by selling it to multiple companies. So that's why we create this solution where owner can host an event where he can mention, okay, Taylor Swift event, price will be $500, location will be in Mumbai. What user can do is he can join anonymously by creating a wallet, a fresh wallet, and that fresh wallet public address will be encrypted using FHEMJS client and send it to Linea. And he can also mention amount, how many tickets you want to buy. And at the day of the event, owner can basically verify the ticket by just scanning a QR code like Luma, which will actually extract the EIP712 signature, and it will verify whether the re-encrypted address or the address which is specifically re-encrypted for owner and the address which he's trying to show by user, is it same or not, just to check whether he actually holds the ticket or not. So that's how it works. Let's see. So I will buy a ticket over here. So if you are a new user, and as you know, like for buying tickets, for spending this $1, we need like some kind of USDC. If you don't have USDC, you can click over here, but yeah, we can just directly go and get ticket. So I'm gonna show that in the standard ticket you just need to show your Gmail, which will use your wallet itself. But if you want to join as anon user, what you will do is you will click on anonymous ticket, which will create a public key private key pair for you to access your ticket. You don't even need to store this ticket, you can just have a QR code, it will work for you. Let's click on generate key. Here they have generated a key. If you are a believer of self-custodial, then you can just store this public key private key in MetaMask wallet. But as I said, you can just use the same key to generate the QR code for you, or basically you just need a QR code to show at the day of event. You don't even need to keep this public and private key. And in the future, when we go to mainnet, this all of these things will be abstracted away for users. We are just here trying to explain how the product works. So let's go. So I'm khalid@gmail.com, complete purchase. What it will do is basically buy a ticket using a wallet and gasless transaction. So no MetaMask pop-up and all. You can just basically approve. Let's see. Yep, all done. $3, $3 in total to $1, and my purchase is being processed. Yep, yeah, as you can see, it's work. So now we'll show how it looks on user. So I will open a new Chrome tab. Suppose this. I will go to encryptex, encryptex.versal.app. If user, then we will just put verify. This is what the QR code points towards. So I will connect wallet. So I need to connect my owner wallet. So right now the owner is swayamkarle2@gmail.com itself. So I will connect that wallet. I'm waiting for QR code 738042. 738042. Yep, allow this time. So on the event day, owner will have a phone which he can use back camera to scan everyone's ticket like this. But I will show like how it works. So as you can see, I have a ticket. I just received this ticket. I will just scan this. Okay, it's taking some time and position is bad. Yeah, as you can see, owner don't even need to know like what's the underlying address and like who's the actual buyer. He will just able to know the recovered address and signature, which we actually stored in the QR code, and he can verify whether it's actually true. And what it allows is if it matches both EIP712 signature and check whether the recovered address is true or not. Yeah, and it's verified. And you can see all of these things in the Explorer itself. So what I will do is I will close and I will show some insights of how it works. So this is the user address. Let's go to Linea Explorer, Linea Sepolia. Let's go to this thing. Let's go to this transaction. As you can see in the logs, this is the ciphertext actually, this long hex data, which is actually encrypted address.